Well, I think the growth in demand in Africa and the growth of GDP that is expected over the next 10, 20, 30 years is going to be extraordinary. And so at the moment we're just at the cusp of change. And this is opening up a whole raft of exciting opportunities for oil and gas, because energy is going to be one of the most important aspects of economic growth on the continent. Yeah, we're seeing that, for example, in Namibia, which up until last year had been ignored by the investment community after perhaps some not very good wells, all of a sudden is back on the agenda with the majors. We have Total coming into our own block in southwestern Namibia in the Orange Basin, in the far extreme of the Orange Basin, ultra deep water. We're hoping to drill that with Total next year. Exxon has eventually come in. It's been looking at Namibia for a long time, and it's eventually decided to come in and join Galp in the Walvis Basin. And Galp itself has only recently come into Namibia. So we are seeing this great increase in interest, particularly in Namibia, but other countries, of course, in Africa. A very hot area is Senegal and the Gambia at the moment, where we're actually seeing big companies coming in and actually showing that they have a lot of money to spend in these hot areas. We're at this very unusual point whereby the oil price is picking up, but also the cost of drilling and the cost of acquiring seismic data is staying relatively low. They won't stay this way for very long, but at the moment there is a unique opportunity to put some relatively cost-effective wells down on some big prospects which otherwise might have been considered a little bit too risky for the industry at very high drilling costs. And these wells are incredibly important for unlocking the future prospectivity of many of these basins. As a very small private independent, we as yet haven't had any wells drilled, but we've been collecting a very large acreage position in Africa. And in fact, we're the largest small independent acreage-wise across Africa. But our first wells will be going down next year. I mentioned with Total in Namibia, and also with CNOOC in Senegal, the AGC southern part of Senegal. So we're very excited about having our first two wells and looking forward to this continuing. There's definitely a very upbeat tempo here. You probably notice it yourself. The mood's very positive, and this is such a marvelous networking event. It's getting the right people in the right room at the right time, and Gail certainly has managed to do that.